Okay. So let's go through everything right now before we jump into Act 3. So first of all, we're using Isenhart's from normal all the way through hell. With the sorceress in particular, you have to be level 9 before you can wear everything because you have strength requirements to wear the full Isenhart's. Um, Isenhart's is obviously a really bad set overall, but there are a few things about it that I guess are okay. You get a big attack rating boost. You get some IAS from the weapon. You get 20% faster run walk, and you get a little bit of resistances. Um, you get some res from the other pieces, but that's pretty much it. As such, I socketed the helmet and put a Thole in there to get some extra cold res, and then the shield, I tossed a perfect diamond in there. Uh, Outside of that, I did farm some items that I felt were pretty necessary for the run. So we got Death's Guard for the Cannot Be Frozen. Also ended up finding Death's Hand, which really helps a lot because we can get this poison res, increased attack speed, and also the extra resistances from having the two pieces. Got pretty lucky and found a Cow King's Hooves. The biggest attraction here is actually the 30% faster run walk. 25% magic find's also cool, but not really that big of a deal at this point. And I'll talk about the faster run walk in a second because that's like super good for me right now. We also found ourselves a Nokazin, which is really good as well because we don't have faster hit recovery on these on any of the pieces from Isenhart's, nor do we have any faster cast rate. So this extra fire res and faster hit recovery are really a big deal. And then the two rings are just dual 10% FCR and poison res rings. It's the best I could find for now. Obviously, it's not great, but hopefully we can find something better soon. And then the charms are just a combination of plus to life, plus to res. Actually did find some pretty good ones, like this one, for example, and this one here. Now, because we are using Blaze, we decided to go for a bit of a different route where we're using skills that accentuate what Isenhart's does well. So one of the things that Isenhart's does well is that it has the faster run walk. Well, with Blaze, you get the 40% faster run walk, so that automatically puts you to 60. Then I've got the Cow King's Hooves, which puts you to 90%, and then I've got that charm, so 97% faster run walk. My mobility is really good. I don't have a lot of mana because I don't have things like Spirit, so I don't have to worry about running out of mana as often when I'm teleporting. Also been buffing up this Enchant just to try to help out my Mercenary a bit. It's not really that great, but it's okay. And then just boosting up the Fire Mastery and Warmth to get the Blaze damage up. But obviously Blaze isn't that good. It's more of a mobility skill as you get into Hell, but it worked pretty well in Nightmare. And then outside of that, we're just using Static, of course, which is pretty necessary. Same with Telekinesis and Teleport. How's it going, folks? Good to see you. Why do I do this to myself? Well, you know, you gotta. The game's been around so long. You gotta challenge yourself a bit, right? You gotta do something interesting every now and then. And I was thinking to myself, well, what's the worst possible set in the game? And honestly, I'm pretty certain it's Isenhart's because it limits you from using any form of rune word or any good weapon, right? But we did find some good stuff though. We got the dual deaths, dynamic duo, I guess you could say. And we did get through Act 1 and 2 just fine. I think Act 3 is actually going to be a little better because there's more open space so I can navigate better with the Blaze. I'm mostly worried about going to the Chaos Sanctuary. But anyway, so we'll see how that goes. By the way, folks, if you're still listening, could you let me know if the stream looks okay and if the audio sounds alright? Just want to make sure I don't need to make any changes. Okay, well, yeah. Well, that's a good way to get started there. I was just talking about how this is going to be fine, and I got killed in 5 seconds. So that's good. We're just getting warmed up, though, right? We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, the Act 4 is going to be absolutely miserable. I mean, I'm literally just going to be trying to teleport around and static thing, like isolate, especially once you get into the actual Chaos Sanctuary. Just trying to isolate, isolate the fire immune so my mercenary can kill him. Yeah, I don't like Act 3 at all, but I think for this build, it's actually not going to be as bad as the as Act 4. But we'll see. I did just get killed in 5 seconds of leaving, so that's good. Yeah, see, we can deal with these lightning immunes. Actually, let me make sure I'm not on a weird player. Yeah, I'm on players 3. That's another thing. I was on players 3. That was just not smart. Jeez, man. I need to pay attention. So I haven't upgraded anything yet. I was considering upgrading the sword, but I haven't really been swinging it ever because I've just been running around and staticking and trying to let my mercenary kill. But it's possible that I could upgrade this, and it does decent damage. But I did socket the helmet. I put a Thul in there. That was just because I had really bad cold res. And then I socketed the shield as well and put the perfect diamond. Blaze damage, 25-21 to 29-55. So, like I was saying before, it wasn't bad at all during Nightmare. But yeah, like obviously that's not great for Hell. But I mean, it's, my mobility's so high. Like when I cast a Blaze, my fast to run walk, it says 57 right here, but it goes up to 97 when I cast Blaze, so I can move fast. And honestly, I'm kind of... See, this is actually not a bad situation for me because these guys are so fast, and I don't like enemies that don't move in this build because they're more likely to not run on the Blaze. But that's actually kind of why I don't think this act's going to be as bad, or at least hopefully not. But I also don't remember if the Blaze... The Blaze and energy... Actually, that's smart. That's true. And then just go full, like, energy. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If he doesn't move... Yeah, there we go. Where's my, my strange figurine? Yeah, we could do energy shield. That's true. The only problem with the energy shield is that I would have to get these skills as well. It's not like a huge problem because I've been doing because you don't need many skills to upgrade Blaze. But I had just been boosting up Enchant to try to help my mercenary a little bit. Yeah, no, you're totally right. The enchant's not great for me, but it helps the mercenary out, so that's really mostly why I'm using it. And like, I don't have my mercenary alive right now just because I know he's gonna get killed immediately, but like, in certain circumstances, I'll go revive and pull him out and toss enchant, and it does help a bit. But actually, it is a good idea. I was considering also doing something like Firewall, just to get some extra bonus damage. But I don't want to... The thing about it is I don't want to do something that's going to be too cheesy. So, like, for example, like, I could have just gone, like, Frozen Orb, Fireball, or something like that. But, I'm just trying to make it a bit more interesting. So that's why I went Blaze. But you do make an interesting case of the energy shield. I guess the only thing about that, though, is this is a question for you. Is if, like, how important is it to have plus the skills to make energy shield better? And also, how big of a deal is it to have telekinesis levels for this to get the -6 mana consumed? Because I actually don't know. I've honestly pretty much never used energy shield. Oh my god. What's going on? Why am I not finding the figurine? Yeah, I mean, I could just... The good thing is, like, if I need the mana, I could just respec, though, right? And just go full energy and not even worry about... Oh, Jesus. Not even worry about vitality. This guy's fire lightning, that's not good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna reset because I don't know what the heck's going on, but I think there's a bug right now where I can't see the can't get the figurine for some reason. Yeah, there are too many fire immunes, but I did kill a couple of the bosses, and I'm not seeing the figurine, which is annoying. By the way, Pokes, what have you been doing in game? What have you been playing lately? Any fun builds? Nice. Are you running normal ladder or are you doing hardcore? Oh boy. There it is. I was wondering where we get that. Nice. Is ladder pretty active still? Like since the start of the new season? And crow only? What's crow only? Oh, whoops. Yeah, so it's interesting you say that. Druid Crow. I figured that's what you're talking about. So it's interesting you say that because I also play on console, play on the Xbox. I don't know if you do, if you play on something else, but maybe we could play together sometime. Um, but yeah, their trading is terrible, absolutely awful on Xbox. Like they need to make it cross-platform so we can actually like start engaging with other players, you know. But that's typically why I play single player. Like I do play ladder at the start, but I quickly move back to single player usually. Yeah. Are you talking about Shrimp by chance? Because I don't know him like super well, but him and I have commented on each other's stuff back and forth. We follow each other a little bit. By the way, yeah, the stash is bad, but this run's also self-found, so I can't put like all those gems in there, you know. Oh boy, that was close. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't want to be running there. Oh my god. Oh man, that's crazy. Ooh. Hopefully this is where we need to be. Um, is this just gonna take me? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Dang it. Okay. 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 That was... Ooh. Ooh. I have no clue how we... Okay. This is not... I don't want to deal with that either. I have no idea how we didn't just die. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my word. I will say, folks, playing on console is so nice for the loot to cube. Alright. Okay. So we're moving. We're moving. We got the eye. Now, and we know where the... Hey, at least we know where the player jungle is. Oh, hello there. Actually, probably smarter that I just go back to that telly. But yeah, this is where it's going to be really bad. Being in the player jungle. Like, it's going to be scary. They're all fire immune. That's what I just looked like there, didn't it? Or at least a lot of them. The soul killers aren't. I think they're pretty good XP, assuming I don't get killed. Which is good. Or at least the shaman are all fire immune. Oh, these guys are too. Oh, there's a Great Marsh. Okay. So we Great Marsh skipped. That's actually really good. Alright. Oh god, get away. Nice. Alright, we need to save up on some full rejuves. Oh man. The blaze is it's kind of good on this act actually. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like and even not even because I'm not damage wise, but because I am able to run away. That's the big thing. So I figure I can. I guess we can kill these guys. Figure I'll just go get this waypoint up here and then come back. Probably smart. All right. Shouldn't have any problems in that lower Curast. Alright. There we go, beautiful. actually gonna go to Bar Oasis real quick and see if I can level up, because I'm close and I know I'm gonna die soon. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, but the thing about it though is if I were to have done another build, it would have been like just like kind of too easy. At least like with the Blaze, I get like a lot of mobility and it matches kind of what Isenhart's does, because Isenhart's gives you the faster run walk even though it's really bad. Yeah, I agree with that. The Whirlwind Barb is not nearly as fun console. Um, there are a few builds, even honestly hammers are just not as good. Hmm. I love the new Bane set. It's so nice. I've used the belt. I did a solo self-bound lightning sorceress, and I found the belt, upgraded it, but that 10% FCR is beautiful to get that early. Same with the faster run walk on the Chris. It's great. But yeah, I'm with you. I love the new set too. It's awesome. Um, and yeah, Poison Creeper. I love Poison Creeper too. I'm a huge Poison Creeper fan. It's so strong in the beginning. Okay, so you just said the armor's the most rare. I have a clip I recorded on this run when I was searching for the Death's Guard and Death's Hand, or Death's Guard, I guess is what I was looking for at the time. I literally got a double Bane's armor drop from the Cow King. Two in one. It was ridiculous. So close to leveling up here. Let's just do it, please. Next ladder, making a holy fire and light with zeal and hustle with fanaticism. That sounds like a lot of fun. What was did they change the name of hustle? Or is it not, was it called something else before? Well, the level 1 fanaticism is nice, but and it does. So like if you're using zeal, you'll get fanaticism from the zeal. Uh but level 1 is relatively low. So it'll be pretty good to start. Alright, there we go. Well, you could. The thing about Zeal is like you still have a lot of possibilities with the other pieces of gear you're using, right? So like if you have, you know, anything with like crushing blow or whatever, you don't have to worry about like if you're just using like if you're using fire, for example, only. You can still have the physical damage you get from the Zeal with, and then like things like crushing blow or open wounds. Max Holy Fire Res, Fire Might, and Zeal Holy Shield Smite. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I think that would work. I forgot to level up. Whoops. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to do static because I need to have a higher radius. So do that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you have smite maxed, you can still get out of some of those bad situations, even if you're just running one singular, like if you're just running fire, for example, because obviously the stun with smite's really good, um, but you can still damage people down, like if you have the right gear pair. But again, like if you find a goblin toe or something like that, and you're smiting, like you'll just crushing blow down. And yes, it would. That would be fanaticism, might, and defiance would be really good. What weapon are you going to be rocking? A grief? Oh. Yeah, that's disgusting. Oh, hustle weapon. Okay, I see. I thought I was thinking the hustle body armor. Yeah, my bad. My bad. You're right. Pokes, what console are you playing on? Nice. I've heard that it's pretty good on the Switch. Holy hell. Ooh. What kinds of stuff crashes on it? Oh, really? Really? What is it? What happens when you use it? I didn't know that. Like, just makes it really slow. I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay. Sorry about that. I am back. A Cathan's Bard, that actually sounds fun. Cathan's is, you know what? Isenhart's is really bad. Cathan's is neck and neck, in my opinion. It is also very bad, even with the plus to fire skills. Now, the Arcana set is interesting because I think it gives pretty good resistances, doesn't it? Like, once you have the full set. I'd have to double check, but I think it's like not. Or am I? Oh, I'm thinking. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore that. I'm thinking of Irathas. But I think there is like some merit to using like the helmet and the amulet. Like the Arcana amulet is pretty good because you can get like magic find if you have 2 items with it or something like that. Yeah, I would say probably the worst sets that I could think of off the top of my head. Actually, you beat me to it. I was gonna say Clayglaws. Although Clayglaws was actually pretty good back in the very beginning of D2 because for if you're a Boazon, because the knockback and the slow was pretty good back then. But oh, up Clayglaws is interesting. At the very least, with Clayglaws, it takes only 3 gear slots, so you could still have a body armor and a helmet, and they could be rune words. That's the problem with Isenhart's, is that Isenhart's is just so bad because it takes up all the main slots. Death's is bad too. Yeah, the sword is really bad. But right now I'm rocking the Death's Guard and Death's Hand. And these are amazing to have. And if you do low-level duels, these are like imperative to have. But that attack speed and the cannot be frozen. But for me, like, I had no choice but to farm and get the Death's Guard for this build. Which, by the way, I did upgrade this one so I could get the extra potion slots. But I had no choice because I couldn't use like a Rhyme for cannot be frozen. Yeah, and you know, no, exact. You know what's hilarious is back in the day, I used to always get the Act 3 Mercenary, and I would put full Isenharts on them because it looked cool. But it was completely, I mean, it was the worst possible stuff you could put on an Act 3 Mercenary. Also, Pokes, I want to go on record in saying I went through the entire Flayer dungeon running a Blaze Source and did not die a single time. That was, I mean, was it a lot of luck involved? Yes, but it did happen. Dude, I love Saigons. It's such a fun set. Iconic set for sure. I've never actually used that on a run. I feel like every time I find it, my character is always like way too strong. But it's an interesting weapon though. Same thing with like Bloodletter. Bloodletter, if you up Bloodletter, it's not bad. If you're running the Whirl Barb, it doesn't have good range, but it's interesting. Ooh, that sounds fun. Um, were you for the warlords? Were you running a barbarian, or were you doing a like a druid, like a fury druid? 372 ED Warhammer with Bandit Leech. Interesting. You're doing some interesting stuff. Hmm. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I was just having a bit of, lag. I don't know if, you can hear me. Okay, Cuirass Bazaar. Upped it to Battle Hammer. I don't have Rizzed up again. Were you using a Warlock? Oof.
Good evening.
I've definitely never seen a hammer with that much ED myself. That's crazy. Ooh, 4 Ariox, that's nice. Um, by the way, I was curious, how are you leveling on there? Are you just finding, like, hoping that you can find games to level on, finding other players? Oh, jeez. Were you on Players 1? Like, were you not playing with anybody during that time? Because if so, that is insane that you were doing that.
Good morning.
I can't use this yet. Not enough mana.
It's hard to find games, and you can't change players on ladder. I was in a few, but I don't know who plays on Switch. Highest room I found was Pull Vex. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, that's my problem playing on Xbox too. It's hard to find anybody to play with. So hopefully they fix that at some point where they'll offer cross-platform, just so we can at least get some more interesting stuff happening on ladder, you know. But also, if they introduce a solo self found mode, I imagine they have to allow for you to go with the P8 or Scepter 300 Undead ED. No, I missed that one. I was having some lag, so I think I might have missed that when I was dealing with that. But no, that sounds pretty disgusting. What else was on there? Did you have any plus skills on the Scepter? IK Warlock sounds fun. Jesus. I just realized I was on Players 3 this whole time, too. Players 3, like a total dummy. Ooh, 15 all res is nice, too. So let me ask you this: what do you think about the potential changes coming with patch 3.2? Because I think that some of them seem a little bit harsh, but like I understand. Oh. Blood Boil. Yeah, two-handed book makes sense to me as well. Blood Boil will be useless 4 yards. Blood Boil, though, I feel like was a little bit underwhelming. Like, I shouldn't say that. I feel like they're buffing it, don't they? Heck.
Not here.
Yeah, so I agree. I think Blood Boil is going to be stronger. I think it might be the new meta coming out of this. I love the two-handed with the book. I think that should have been the case from the beginning. I have to look at the patch notes on Blood Boil again though, because I feel like there was stuff about it that they made. Let me look at this really quick. So let's see. So right, so they've got the reduction in distance for Blood Boil. What was I thinking? Is there not something in here I thought would make it better? Maybe it's just the reductions to everything else. Hmm. But yeah, I agree with the goat nerf. Also agree Bind Demon nerf is good. And yeah, I like the Echoing Strike one as well. You know, because it'll be fun. I haven't used Eldritch Blast at all yet, and that could be a fun one to run. I think we're going to need to get our mercenary back. Hopefully he doesn't die in 2 seconds.
Hello there. Now that few
I literally only ever use the goat for consume, personally. What the hell? Yeah, nobody used cleave at all.
Not enough mana.
Yes.
Yeah, level 31 goat 2k damage is not. That's honestly, that's pretty low for that high of a level.
Not in time. I need mana.
Dang it, man. Have you used mirrored blades, like, instead of echoing strike? I have not. I've run the builds I've run Fire Warlock, um, Miasma, and Echoing Strike, and then of course summoning mixed in. Actually, I should be able to do community posts now. I don't have 500 subs, but I guess they changed that, so now I think I can do it. I'll have to try it though, because I'd love to see that. Oh boy, that's close. That was not ideal. Pokes, do you do you play any other games other than D2? All right. What why do you think it's worth more not upped? Just because people could have like more flex with it and not have to worry about level requirements?
Not in town.
Nice. Pokes, I actually, I wasn't subbed to you. I just subbed to you. Because I'd love to pop in if you were live. Nice. How the duels go? $371 ED, 8 max damage, 275 AR, 100 poison, 8 mana socket. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's that's a beast weapon. Absolutely beast weapon. Oh god.
Not here.
Good evening.
Wait, did I miss it? You said there's a Chris. This Chris was almost nuts. 2 necro. What? Did it have plus to skills necro? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Oh, there it is. There it is. My bad. Okay. 2 necro, 12 max damage. AR max damage 77 or 79.99. Interesting. That Chris has +2 to skills all necro? Or did you just find it on a necro? I did not know you could get plus necro skills on a Chris. That's kind of... that's interesting. That would have been filthy, dude. 2 Warlock and Echoing Strike. Probably the best Chris I found was a 3 open socket +3 to Echoing Strike. But that's it. Like, I haven't found anything cool, honestly. What is the... I do like Witch String and Demon Machine. Why Abyss on the 3 sockets? Oh. Oh, God. Ooh, that was lucky as hell. Yeah, I haven't used the new rune word yet. Let's see. So we got void. Is that what it is? Because you can get the +1 to 3 abyss. Really? Did you just end up keeping him and doing Uber runs? By the way, 477 magic finds pretty gross to get solo self-found. I mean, like, the new rune word's cool, but, like, the problem is that you need to have a Zod, right? I mean, like, a Zod rune's crazy for that. Hmm. Scolders is nice, honestly. Um, you know, I've never actually used Tomb Reaver, but I imagine it's pretty dang good on the Warlock. Okay, folks. It is time for Mephisto. Let's see what we can do here. He's got blessed aim. I don't really, that's not a big deal. Oh, God. So I guess I can just do this and then teleport over. Have him stand on the fire. Jesus, why is this guy over here? I think we need to reset. That council member got in the way. Amy was 39 cold res, 35 magic bind. That's honestly, that's pretty nice. Nice dual res right there. Or, sorry, nice single res magic find. Crazy. So, when you're finding people to trade with, are there like, can you do like posts on the Switch or no? Ah, okay, I see. So yeah, no, that makes sense. The reason I asked that is because, oh my god, he's healing. Who's healing him? I don't know if I'm doing enough damage. This is not good. Um, hmm. Reset, think about this. Yeah, so on Xbox, you can, like, you can make posts, actually, so you don't have to worry about making games with a name. So you can make posts and people can message you. So it's actually, it's not great, but it's obviously a lot better.
I can't use this yet. I need mana.
Jeez. I think we're gonna get him this time, folks. 2 Mon, 3 Bone Spear, 2 Bone Spirit, perfect base, no Necros. I just always go for the 2 Open Socket plus 3 Bone Spear to make the White Wand, personally. Whoa, why does health just shoot up like crazy? Oh my god. No. Thought we were about to get him. Yeah, I could do that, but the problem is the Merc just dies so quick. I just need to try to pull him over. He was almost just dead, but he got healed. I got too close to one of the other enemies that can heal him. Jesus. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Look at that.
Mephisto shall no longer
Right on.
darken
Okay,
my
cool. Well, let's actually. What am I doing? Pick up this tiara. Okay, so we are getting to the probably my least favorite part of the run, trying to get to the Chaos Sanctuary. Folks, by the way, when I was subbing to your channel, I saw that you are do like flea market stuff, which is pretty cool. Like you're a flea market hunter. So actually, I'll show you real quick. That's a good point about the prevent monster heal. But I have the malice on my mercenary now, so I got the open wounds and the prevent monster heal. Then I found an rune. Um, Found an rune at the Nightmare Hellforge, so I made a duress. Crushing blow, open wounds again, and some res. And then I just found this infernal cranium, which is pretty bad, but at the very least, it's got a little bit of res. But yeah, okay. So let me ask you this, folks: what is the coolest thing that you found at the flea market? Probably not exactly easy to answer, but you could name off a few things. I'm just curious.
Hail to you, champion.
Hey, dude, duress is sweet.
Not here.
Duress is great. Oh boy. Been collecting childhood Power Rangers. That sounds fun. Oh god. Nice. Okay. This is bad. So I guess we just need to run around like crazy and kill Isual with the blaze. These guys are all fire immune, but it doesn't really matter if he's running on the fire. So it looks like it's actually doing pretty good. Boom, nice. Nice, man. All right. Okay. I know it's kind of goofy, but I think I'm going to need to just do it in static for both, just to get my radius up, because once I get to Ancients, I need to be able to, like, not be a foot from them when I'm staticking. Yeah, Pokes, I've got, pretty crappy armor with the duress. It's just like a tigulated nail, like basic 3 open socket. But I mean, after I'm just trying to get through the run, you know. I'm a big oh, this is nice. I'm a big treachery fan though. For the mercenary armor, I like it a lot. Obviously, fortitude is really good if you have a low rune. Fortitude's probably the best. Oh shit. I don't know if I even do the health forge, honestly. I think I just don't know if it's worth it. Although none of this stuff is fire immune right now. Maybe we try. Ah. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is alright. We're close enough to the waypoint. I found some low runes. The most recent one was really lucky. I was literally like running through like the Blood Moors or Stony Field and killed a Fallen, and he dropped it. Stetson Fedora, $5. What was the significance of that? Why'd you sell it for so much? This is ridiculous. Run! Run! Oh, the holy freeze is so annoying. Run to the fire, Hephasto. Ah! Run! Run! Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh. mean, it's not doing a lot of damage by any means, but it's doing something. Ooh. Oh boy. Let's just chill out here. Oh, what the hell? Well, oh boy. Well, at least I got the hammer. That was pretty close. Guess we can just kill everything else here. Yeah, I could beef up the mercenary. The problem is that I'm just trying to get through the run, so I don't want to spend too much time making him strong, you know? Lumrune. Look at that. I'm happy with that. If I didn't already have the duress, I could do a treachery now because I have the lum. Actually got really good runes from the Hellforge this run, from Nightmare and Hell. Forgot I had this tiara. What do we got here? Yeah, Diablo. Diablo is gonna be something else, isn't he? Honestly, yeah, listen, here's the thing, folks. The stash is all, so since it's a solo self-bound, I'm trying to keep the run true. Like, I could put them into my gem stash, right? I just don't want to right now, because I want to make sure people know that I'm not cheating on the run and using stuff that I got from other accounts, right? So yeah, it does look ugly. It is what it is. You know what I need to do, folks? Probably before Diablo here. Yeah, no, I know you don't think I'm cheating. I'm just saying, like, in general, so, like, you know, people know that I'm not, transferring from other accounts. But I need to get is a lower res wand. See if I can. Beer bucket today, $1. Nice. What about insulators? What are the insulators? 1893. Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think about lethargy. Oh, I see. I see. That's an interesting find. Hmm. So when you go to flea markets, are you just typically like are you just typically buying yeah, you can only get lethargy I think from like a blade or something like that. So I'm not necessarily looking for it right now. Um but but yeah, when you go and you're doing your like thrifting or you're going to flea markets, are you typically trying to find stuff to Oh, life tap is interesting too. Actually, you got me thinking. Oh, you have an eBay store, sick. I actually used to have a booth at a flea market for about a year. Um, back before like when VR came out, like before the Oculus was out, or right around the time it was coming out, they were creating the Google Cardboards. I don't know if you remember those or saw those, but my brother and I set up a stand and we're selling those and actually did pretty well for a while. Let's see, Rogers. Um, okay, Northeast Ohio. No, I'm not quite. I'm a little far. I'm like probably about 5 hours from there. Folks, have you been to any flea markets in the Oh, you're in Pittsburgh. Nice. My brother lived there for a bit. Um you're not a Steelers fan, Pokes? But yeah, have you been to like any flea markets in the Cincinnati area, folks? It's probably about 5 hours or so from Hey, off work for 3 days doesn't seem bad. I mean, hopefully, like, it's not a big deal to miss out on the money, but it sounds good. Oh, there we go, lower res. $83, I can, alright, swing that. Oh, okay, nice. Did you go when you were at Great Wolf? Did you go to Kings Island? I went to college at University of Cincinnati. Kennywood. I haven't heard of Kennywood. Is that close to Pittsburgh, I assume? Well, here comes the pain, folks. Here comes the pain. Oh god, run. Okay, so we can do this. Oops, lower res. Is that even gonna do anything? Um. Of course, he's decrepifying me. Hmm. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. So I was thinking about the telling. It's smart. Um, the problem is I just think I'm worried about getting killed along the way. I'm trying to clear out a little bit of it. I guess we can try it now. So let's see. This is probably the most logical way would be going this way first. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so now I'm gonna go this. I think I hit all the seals, didn't I? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Did I miss a seal? Which seal did I miss, Pokes? Okay, so that's... We're good there. Pokes, you're messing with me. Ugh. I had to reset, I was gonna die. I think it's... You have to kill the super unique, that's the problem. Is what it is. I just looked it up. I thought you were right, too. So yeah, we're gonna have to tough this out. Which is not good. Oh, please, God. So we just need to... Okay. Yeah, so it's just gonna take absolutely forever. So I think this is alright. We should be able to take out Lord Decise. Yeah, it's not ideal. Oh, geez, oh, Pete's. And these minions are fire immune. So let's go get my mercenary. Let's see if we can... Oh, shit. Yeah, alright. He's got... I mean, theoretically... what we can do is we can. It's insane that I'm not dead. We can just try to drag as many of these guys as possible away. So like down here. Okay. There's still a lot of them. Yeah, they are. It's bad. It's really bad. I think we have to reset. This is a hard one. I mean, no matter how I hash it, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill these, but it's just gonna be carefully positioning them and trying to only get certain ones on screen so that I can just use my mercenary, you know. Actually, that's probably the move. I think you're right. Oh my god. That might... yeah, actually, honestly, folks, I think you're right. I think we will have to go Holy Freeze. I was using Might before, but I don't see any other solution. So let's revive him. Holy Freeze still helps. It still helps. It's not going to be amazing, but it'll still help.
I'll put that to good use.
At the very least, if it doesn't work, we can just go back to the Might Mercenary again. I mean, I might need to farm some gold. Yeah, we're gonna run low. That's all right. Okay. That's not fun to be cursed like that. Okay, so actually, I really like the position I'm in right now. Life Leech Weapon. Yeah, that's true. I could, yeah, I could go back to normal and buy a 2 open socket helmet. Ooh, yeah. Bulwark. You know the problem, though, is I haven't found an IO or a soul. I have a shale. Jeez, oh Pete's, he got killed so quick. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is where it's gonna get destructive again. His Holy Freeze is helping, though. It is, actually, genuinely. Like, you can see how these guys are all cold. There's just so many people. Shoot, man. Oh, boy. Alright, let's reset. Let's see if we can, Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing, is I'm so used to using the blaze that I can't even slow walk. So, anyway, you're right, though. I do need to... You're not wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I still think there's a chance I can get through this. I just need to be smart, be slow. Or get killed by a might merc, or by a might group. Ugh. Okay, let's... Yeah, honestly, I will give this one more shot, and then I think we might need to buff the mercenary. We might need to just, like, go for it after this. Okay, so he's doing alright right now. I just need to not be hasty. I just need to, like, let him kill him, like this. Let them come into singular frames. Alright, so we got that guy. Let's see who we can bring into the frame. Okay. This is good. Why are you not attacking, mercenary? Kill him. Oh. So we're doing alright. That's the key. No, why? No! He just teleported. We were doing fine until that. No! Okay, let's see if I can get stuff back. Okay. Yeah, cure. What do we need for cure? Shale IO Tau. That's not bad. And we need see, that's the problem, is I don't have an IO rune. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. We should be able to kill this guy. Okay, and then where's that boss? He was running around here. There he is. Guess I might as well attack him. Oh, oh my god. That teleport's crazy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, beautiful. Okay, folks, so this is the way. This is the way. We just need to slowly drag... Okay, Mr. Venom Lords, come here. That's fine. Come on over. We'll static them. And these are not minions, so they should be a lot easier. Alright. I need to keep remembering that I can use lower res on him, and my enchant for the Merc will do more damage too. Might as well go get more potions. Okay, so folks, I think we have a strategy. I think it's gonna, you know, this could work. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna run to the restroom. And get some water, I think. That is a very fair point about the Holy Freeze. This actually... So, see, I didn't want to use Holy Freeze at first because I didn't want... Because enemies then wouldn't get into the blaze, but now they need to be in the blaze. So, this is a smart strat, folks. That was a good suggestion. I appreciate you. I'll be right back, though. All right. I am back. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so I don't think Diablo goes down without the Merc upgrades. Well, I think I can static him, and I can lower res him, and he's not fire immune, technically. I mean, he is very resistant to it, but I mean, I can just try to blaze him and can't blaze. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's assuming we can even get to Diablo. We just still need to continue with our strat here. Okay. Let's pull these guys. Nice. right. Please don't die, mercenary. You're doing a great job. You know, Inferno, I think, is probably the worst skill in the mercenary. I'm sorry, or the sorceress, I mean. Jeez. In my opinion. It's pretty bad. But I've seen some people, I don't know, I've seen some people nuke it up pretty good, but just in general, it's pretty bad. Alright. Just keep it moving. There we go. Firebolt source. Yeah, that would be a fun one. I do love the leaf staff though. No. Yeah, I agree. Lord Decise, with that, the fanaticism is going to be miserable. And yeah, the Ventar, I think, is that the Pit Lord's name? He's with the extra fast is going to be terrible, absolutely terrible. But yeah, we're getting ready to do the Paladin. Good luck, my man. Be fun. That's true. That's fair. Oh, you're doing it next, Ladder. My bad. My bad. I thought you were getting ready to do it now. All right. Yeah, it must be done. Must be done. Oh, shoot. Oh man, I grabbed
What do you need?
too many people. I think I accidentally went up too far. We need to be really careful here. Ah. Oh, ooh.
I am overburdened. What do you need?
I definitely agree. Um, I definitely agree, folks. That would make it 100 times easier. But I'm just trying to get it done, and I don't want to farm like too long, you know. So this guy is gonna be dead. Okay. So, but here's the question though. Would if with life tap, do I get can I get a life tap wand in like Hell Drogden? Because I've bought a life tap wand before for Ubers, but I just can't remember where I get it from. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say that dude is so annoying. Okay, almost there. All right. Yeah, honestly, you're right, man. The lifesteal would be huge, but I'm so far along now. It's it's hard to turn back. Let's see what's his damage look like right now, anyway. 587 to 906. That's not great. That's okay. By the way, you want to see something that's wild? Um, Look at this attack damage right now for my sorceress with the the Isenhart's sword. Okay, so that I 100% agree. The fire res as well. If we were to do like just 2 open socket helmet, I have considered that. Okay. So here comes the Infector of Souls. Oh boy. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna come down to being able to... Okay, here we go. This is good. So we can get this guy over here. Dolort, Eld, Lem Source. What does that do? Shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but here's the problem. Oh, is, I'm assuming I'd have to put that in a rune word slot, and since I'm using the full Isenharts, I can't use any rune words. So I got these. By the way, I don't know if you saw this, but the Venom Lord boss is physically immune as well, so my mercenary can't even hurt him. So that pretty much means that I have to try to lower res him. Well, I could potentially static him down, and then try to lower res him, and then have him run on top of my blaze. But also, oh, jeez. But also I could have him. I could try to bring him down, like south in the Chaos Sanctuary. Like I could skip him. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Well, here we go. See what happens here. He should be over here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. We're gonna get him. And that's true as well. Of course he's stone skin as well. Boom. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, folks. That wasn't fun, but we got him. How fun do you think the Ancients are going to be, folks?
Greetings.
Also, we're starting to run low on money. This is not ideal. Oh, jeez. Hey, Diablo might poop on the parade, but I'm honestly I'm worried less about Diablo than I am the bosses here, killing the bosses here. Yeah, I could up my armor. Let me see. I think I would just need to well, you know, the problem if I up it though is what the like I'm not sure what the strength requirement would be because my strength's 64 right now. So that'd be the only challenge. That would probably help though. Yeah, My defense is definitely low. Very low. One thing about Isenhart's that's interesting though is it does have high, like it does have decent block chance, but like I haven't been pumping anything into dexterity, so my chance to block isn't very high, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. I'd have to boost up the dex. But obviously at the expense of the vitality, which is always scary. Let's go ahead and kill him, please. There we go. True. The as you can see, the diamond's pretty necessary. Like my fire res and stuff is low. Totally on the lifesteal. Yeah, I mean the prevent monster heal, it's nice. The big thing is like I just needed a rune word early that would work, or a weapon that would work early, and I found the runes for the malice. So that's really why I've been using it. But obviously it's not very good. I mean, the base itself, 23 to 60 damage isn't ideal for sure. But we're doing it slowly but surely. We just a little bit more to go here. Hey, holy freeze is doing some serious work. Oh. Come on. All right. Finally, some non-fire immunes. We can actually...
I need mana.
Alright. Okay, folks, here we go. Here goes, one of the really crappy ones. Okay, so yeah, we just need to try to isolate him and try to get him without fanaticism, which is looking good for this guy so far. If he doesn't run away, that is. Shoot. There he is. Okay. Alright. Comes another one. Okay. Oh, jeez. He's taking... Oh. Ow. Oh, jeez. There goes the mercenary. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. That curse, too, man. Dang. If he had Prayer Merc, Insight, and Cure, he'd heal triple. Yeah, I know, man, I know. But we're so close. We're so close, folks. Why are you running? Stop running. Okay, here comes the fun part. Actually, we need to get this guy too. Alright. Nice. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's lower your res. Oh, jeez, of course. Dude, no! Alright, we're starting to run low on money. We really need to get this done here. Luckily, I do have a bunch of gems I can sell at least. Not preferably, but I can still do it. Alright. Oh, man. I was hoping this would be socketed so I can put some runes in there. Yeah, that's I just picked up that glaive. And hopefully Decius will drop something that'll be worth something. We'll pick both of these up and sell them. Alright, Alright, hey, but folks, we got the 2 worst bosses down. Now we just gotta go do the other one. We'll be good shape. We'll be ready to go. Oh, actually, I want to pick up that. Did I pick up that club? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Jeez. Guess I didn't even need to kill this guy, did I? Oh well. Okay, let's keep going. I did. I did. It's true. There's nothing else that can be said. Self-inflicted wounds. That club was actually pretty interesting. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's fair. I keep switching to the lower res wand. Am I on players 3? Oh. Okay, I thought it scared me. I thought it was. Hey, we do have something beautiful though. Look at that fire res shrine that we can use for Diablo. Hey man, listen, I did think about Holy Freeze myself. I just, like I said, it's when you're trying to actually kill stuff with Blaze to get XP when you're not in danger, it's might is a little bit better because like when there's like if you're looking at flares and they're running and they're cold and they're not able to get on, I don't know. I guess it works both ways because they are on the fire longer. It just depends. Which commercials? You know what's ridiculous, by the way? Look what I just got. Okay. Look, it's actually doing pretty good on him. He's getting kind of getting cooked. Look at that. Bro. Tell me why Diablo was easier than all those minions. Wasn't that crazy? Holy crap. Let's see here. So let's do that. I will say that fire res shrine was really pretty clutch though. %40 faster run walk. Whoa. Hmm. Is the next challenge full infernal? Should I go infernal barb? That actually could be pretty funny. Let's see what's infernal. Let's see what we have with the infernal tools here. Was that... This is Sanders, right? Bone Wand? Yeah, okay. Okay, so Infernal Torch. If we were to run that... Oh, Sanders Barb. Like Sanders Barb instead of Infernal or Infernal? Thank you. It is indeed a cheese ball stream. Very nice. Yeah, so Sanders could be decent. I'm looking at like the specs for Infernal, and Infernal is pretty bad, but there is one thing that's good, which is that the full set gives you Cannot Be Frozen. So you could probably go, you know, if you could make a Spirit Shield or get a Stealth or something like that and have pretty good FCR for the Warcries. Yes, this is a Chick-fil-A hat. He's talking about me because he sees my hat, but no, this is yeah. Thanks, Pokes. I figured that was the case, Pokes. So how you doing today, Mr. Bob? You coming in to troll? Is that your objective today? I reckon so, Bob. I reckon so. You know, I was thinking about that. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I just got sent straight to hit recovery. Yeah, so let me reset here. Yeah, folks, actually, this is probably a good time to start theory crafting on the socket. Because we could do a lot of things. I actually have a really interesting jewel I found. I have a 12 all-res jewel. So where's that 12 all-res jewel? I think it's up here. Yeah, okay, so folks, we got a 12 all-res jewel. We might want to go with that. But we would be socketing the body armor, so keep that in mind as you think about what the runes could do. We could do some extra life. But honestly, the 12 all-res jewel is probably the way to go. What do you think? But Bob, listen, here's the thing. You came into my stream, called it a cheese ball stream, and then said I had a Chick-fil-A hat on. I mean, what do you think I'm not gonna think you're a troll? And yes, by the way, this is pretty messy, but it's because I'm doing solo self-found, so I don't want to use my shared stash. All right. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I know, folks. I know. Bob's cool, folks. He's cool. But yeah, actually, the context behind the cheese balls is my mother-in-law got them for me for Christmas, just because, and I just decided to put them behind me up here. So whenever I take work calls or I'm on here, I've got the cheese balls. Wonder where he was. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see if we can do Shank. I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I do like the cheese balls. I do. So I'm with you there, Bob. But I felt like it was kind of, it was supposed to be more symbolic. Like if you guys have seen The Office when they I started my own. So for context, I started my own business earlier this year. So my mother-in-law got me the cheese balls as a gift. And okay, yeah. Yeah, I know, Bob. I know. Listen, the Blaze has been an interesting decision. I just didn't want to do something too OP with the Isenharts, you know what I mean? And basically, oops, basically every other build would have been, even though like Isenhart sucks. Oh. No, here's the thing. I don't actually I don't smoke. Also, I don't have enough gold for potions. This is not ideal. I'm gonna need to go kill Eldritch and make some. Oh no. But you said you're making some shrimp pasta, folks? That sounds pretty good.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Hey, listen, that's a very fair point, Bob. Um, oh man. So nothing would be OP. It's just that like you could tangibly beat the game if you have like a Hammerton, right? Like it wouldn't be impossible to beat the game, or it'd be like a lot smoother, even as a build with Eisenharts. You feel me? And I feel like it'd be the same way if I did like a hybrid of like Frozen Orb and Fireball or something like that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like if I made like a Blizz Source, for instance, like it would still suck using Eisenharts. It just would be a lot easier than this. So I was just trying to think of something creative. Jeez, oh, Pete's man. If only these imps weren't fire immune. And Mr. Shank, and this is one of the another really annoying thing is that there you go. Great Helm. Okay, that's Saigon's. Um,
I can't carry anymore. The rockets can rest easier now.
folks, honestly, I am having a good time. It's been good. It's been fun chilling and chatting today, figuring out ways to get out of these messes, and we're almost done. You know, we're in Act 5. So, like, we got through the terrible Chaos Sanctuary. Jeez, I picked up this crow bill. Whoops. Bob, we are currently on hell right now. Okay, so time to add the sockets. Let's see, folks. The Saigon 2 pieces gets your Merc life steal. Yeah. It does, but that's the problem, dude. Is I'd have to find the other. I'd have to find the other piece though. So like I'd have to find the body, right? And I don't know if I don't really feel like farming for the body. Dude, Bob, here's the thing. At some point, you should go back and watch the Diablo fight because it was actually way easier than I thought. I have a lower res spawn here. I cast a lower res and just ran around, and he literally got killed immediately with the blaze. Like it was probably like 10 seconds. It was crazy. I'm actually going to do a little bit of leveling here, and I need to get some cash as well. In the meantime, I should probably think about what I'm going to do with the socketing here. And also, folks, let's see, breastplate. I need to think about what the upgrade of this is, if I, because I might want to upgrade it. The cuirass is the next one. And that has a 65 strength requirement. I don't know if it's worth doing that because because I'm 64, but that's deceiving because I get plus 10 strength. Actually, you know, the helm actually has a higher strength requirement than the body. Alright, I'm gonna just go... level up a little bit here, I think. Oh, did I not reset the map? Oops. And just try to get some cash, because I'm running so low on money. But one thing that will be really good is once I do Anya. Yeah, the shield would be better, but it's 60 strength requirement right now. So that would mean I'd probably need like 90, 92, something like that once I upgraded. So I think the best bet would be the body. Let me check something. Okay, so I still get this 10 strength. So I just need to do... Okay, I'll level up. We'll put 1 point in strength. And then we'll upgrade the body. Which I believe I just need a perfect diamond, a towel, and a shale. Yeah, shale, towel, perfect diamond, which I have those. Yeah, we can do that. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I can respec, but I think that I'll probably just go with the upgrade for the for the body, just because that way I can keep the vitality. See, like the block chance, I thought a lot about that, but the thing about it is if I'm running around with Blaze, I'm not really like engaging and fighting very often anyway. So like most of this will probably just involve me trying to get out of the fights, you know? And like situations like this where I can level will come at the expense of me running around like a crackhead and trying not to get hit. It's true. You are right. Like if I was doing a like a barb, like an Isenhart's barb, I would 100% go max block. Ooh. Right.
Not here.
This is bad. Running so low on cash. Hey, Pokes, how's the shrimp? Um, yeah, I love Ginger, man. He's great. Oh, you're not ruining my run at all. It's a good idea. You've given me a lot of good ideas. Just need to make sure. Where's my shale? Thought I had a shale. Well, I guess I don't have a shale rune. I thought I did. I don't... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't move that. Yeah, I guess, that's a dole. What do I need to make a shale? Three souls? Jeez, okay. Crap. That's okay. I think it'll be okay. Yeah. So, Bob, for context, yeah, I've been using it all the way through normal, all the way through hell. And on the sorceress, I had to spread my other build with all the parts to use because strength. Dead. I don't think there's any reason why I need to save these barbarians, right? Oh. Okay. Here's where it gets a little nutty. But if we can get that Anya, as long as we don't have souls in there, we'll be fine. Oh. What do we got here? Glacial Trail. Oh, God. You're a cook now. You're cooking up strategies for me. You're cooking up shrimp at home. Definitely a cook, brother.
Good afternoon. 'Cause 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 '
Guess I'll do the gem shrine. Oh shit. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, this is bad, yeah. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, I have no cash. That's good. Oh, shh.
I need mana.
Please, no souls. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay.
Good thank you.
All right.
Not here.
All right. Pokes, good hanging with you today, man. Appreciate all the theory crafting. We got through Act 4, and yeah, next stream will be Ancients. Also, Bob, thanks for stopping by too. Good to see you. And for anybody else that dropped by, hope you have a great rest of your day. We're gonna call it here and catch up with you later. See you guys. Thank you.